What's up, guys? So in this computer systems, I suppose range of tutorials that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to start off just looking at, you know, the internal components of computers and a wide range of things just about computers. But we're going to start off having a look at, some of the main important internal components of your computer. As you know, the hardware of your computer is all the stuff you can see, like the keyboard and the monitor and all the little electronics inside your computer. That's all the hardware. The software then is all the applications, the operating system. If you don't know what the operating system is, basically your operating system is like Windows or Apple, Mac. um, the operating system basically instructs your computer how to operate, basically what it is. um, So as you can see here, I've got a list of things that we're going to start off having a look at. The internal components that we're going to start off having a look at. We have in this tutorial we're going to have a look at motherboards. That's what we're going to have a quick look at in this tutorial. Then we look at CPUs, cooling systems, ROM and RAM, adapter cards, storage drives, internal cables, and then power supply. And then I'll have to make some new tutorials, I guess. So let's start off with motherboards. What's a motherboard? Well, a motherboard it's the main printed circuit board in your computer. Basically your computer has all different little circuit boards, all your different adapter cards and all that. But your main printed circuit board is your motherboard. It contains all the buses. The buses are electrical pathways which allow data to be passed around all the internal components and all that, like, because obviously data is transferred in electricity when it comes to computers. We'll get to that later. And just one thing before we say this, your computer case, the actual like chassis of your computer, just say you have like a tower computer. Well, there's a thing called a form factor, and what a form factor is, well, a form factor for your computer case is basically the size and shape of your computer case. So the form factor is just the shape and size of your computer case. The form factor of your computer case is that. There's also motherboard form factors, which is the same again, just the size and shape of your motherboard, and also the physical layout of all the components that are on the motherboard. So I'm just going to show you some of the most common motherboard form factors. If I scroll down, so motherboard form factors, these are some of the most common ones. So AT, which stands for advanced technology. This would be an older one. It probably wouldn't be a very commonly used one now, but it led the way for the ATX, which is advanced technology extended. That's what the X is for. It's the same as this, but it's like an extended version, basically the updated version. So ATX would be more common than the AT, as this is the updated version. Then we have mini ATX and micro ATX, and what these are just smaller versions of the ATX. As you might guess, mini ATX, micro ATX, it's you know what I mean, it's obviously a smaller footprint of the ATX. So these two here and the ATX as well, these three would be well more common than the AT here. This is probably, you probably wouldn't even see this anymore, but you gotta know this to understand where these came from, you know what I mean. So advanced technology extended, advanced technology extended. All right, the next one here, low profile extended. Obviously the first one would have been low profile, then low profile extended. So this is another common one here, low profile extended, new low profile extended. This one would obviously be the newer version of this, so this would be way more common than this one. The new low profile extended would be way more common than the low profile extended. And then we got balanced technology extended. So there's three ones here. Okay, low profile extended, new low profile extended, balanced technology extended. Be aware of them, they are real form factors, but the only ones I've ever come across are the ATX, this kind of series here, the advanced technology form factors. You know, like your micro ATX and your smaller footprint which is a smaller footprint of the ATX. I'm pretty sure I've got a PC that's about probably about 4 years at least, about 4 years old at least, and that has a micro ATX motherboard form factor. So kind of indication of, you know, this is probably even an outdated, like these two are probably not even used anymore. But you know, as we're beginning here, this is just something to get you started, you know, get you used to what form factors are in motherboards. And now what we're going to look at, we're going to look at a nice little picture of a motherboard. There you go. It's a nice picture of a motherboard. I found this picture on squiddo.com. Here's the link here to squiddo.com if you want to check out some more pictures or maybe some more info about this motherboard. This is a motherboard for Dell Optiplex GX150, yada 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 yada. Now let's look at the picture. So this is a motherboard basically here. You know, if you have a PC and you look at the back of your PC, back of the case, you see the little you know, the ports in the back, you know, where you stick in your monitor cable and your keyboard cable if you have a PS2 cable. Well, you see here, if I turn this around, which I should have got a picture of this too, but you'll see it again. If I turn this around, these are actually those ports. Those, you know, monitor cable, etc., connecting here, connecting to the motherboard. And then as you can see, all the different slots on the motherboard here. Here we have what this, you know, when we heard about the CPU goes into the motherboard, the RAM goes into the motherboard, your adapter cards go into the motherboard through these slots here, and then we have, you know, some cables. You have like power cable slots and things like that. For the moment, you're not going to really understand what they are because we haven't actually covered them yet, but you know, just to give you an introduction to what a motherboard is and a quick look at the motherboard. This is it here. If it seems daunting, don't worry about it, because after these tutorials I'm sure you'll know what all these things are, because it's really easy. It's really not we're really going to be, you know, keeping it very easy for you, like, so don't worry about getting blown away around like that. I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm just going to give you the basic things, all you need to know really for the moment. So that's your motherboards. Next we'll be doing CPUs, so stay tuned